Hi, my name is Morgan. I'm from Southfield, Michigan. And if I could have any superpower, I would be a jumper. Teleportation. An obvious reason is because of the travel, the free travel. But on a more serious note, I have mentees all over the state of Michigan, family all over the United States, friends all over the world, and even though I'm able to communicate with them through Skype, Facebook, Instagram, text message, email, cell phone, it's just not the same as being able to communicate with them face to face, in person. So I think it would be really great to be a jumper or a teleporter, just because I can stay connected to the people that I just really love and care about and don't get to see often on a face-to-face basis.
Allison, it's wonderful to finally meet you. I'm sorry I couldn't be at Danny's funeral. I got called to London. He was a special man.
Thanks. The flowers you sent were beautiful.
Can I offer you anything before the celebratory champagne, that is?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Should we start signing?
I have a question. My brother mentioned that even though your group is buying the newspaper, day-to-day control over the Trailblazer would stay in my family, but I didn't see that in the contracts.
Well, it's true. We had an understanding that Danny would remain in the editor's chair, but of course that's impossible now. Such a loss.
Thanks. But, I'm going to need those provisions put back in. I just have to stay on as editor.
Where is this coming from, Allison?
These past few days I've realized something. To the city, the Trailblazer is a newspaper. To you, an investment. But to me, it's family.
And yet you've never run a newspaper before.
I'm a Johnson. I was born in one. And there is no one who can run the Trailblazer better than I can.
With all due respect, my investors might disagree.
Well, I'd love the chance to persuade them. Or should I say, him?
You seem to have a theory, Allison. Let's hear it.
Your boss realized that my brother would never sell him the Trailblazer, so he had you form a holding company to buy it for him. But somehow, the night before the deal closed, Danny found out who you really worked for. Why else would he have run to Chris Black frantic for new investors? Why else would his last few words have been, "She lied"?
I don't need to dignify that with a response.
And I don't need to sell you my newspaper.
No, you don't. You can go bankrupt. The first thing you should know is that neither I nor Mr. Bryan had anything to do with Danny's death.
You're not denying my theory.
Mr. Bryan owning the Trailblazers is not the only in the best interest of the newspaper, but it's in the best interest of the city.
This isn't about power. Let's face it, other than the website, the company is struggling. So why is the Trailblazer so important to you? What are you really after? Your boss stands for everything that my family ever fought against, and I will let the Trailblazer burn before I sell it to Mr. Bryan.